Know what that means? Oh my. Waiting for more people. I'm waiting for more people to come on. Okay. Time got away from me. Got busy looking at other people. Okay, let's see. Hi, everybody. Hi. Good morning. Good evening, everybody. Hi, hi, hi. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so the title is Being Homeless is Not Fun. And I figured this was a good subject to talk about. It was right on time. Okay. Okay. Um, okay, so, if I was homeless, let's just say if I was home, I'm not homeless, of course, you know. But if I was homeless and I see people living in hotels, I don't see them living there, but I know it was boarded up and then they got cut in half and then they took down half and took down the other half. And I see vehicles at empty buildings late at early in the morning. Um, you know, if I was homeless, and I had no other choice, I probably would do it too. I don't have anywhere to go. I don't have any relatives, you know. But it comes a time where, I can't live that way forever. Yeah, can't live that way forever. So, I mean, if I was doing that, I would be bringing in some kind of income, huh? Whether it was on someone's job or whether I was doing something underneath the table or however it goes, to better my situation. Um, we all know that it's easier to take care of one person, that one person can eat anything. It's easier to take care of one person than even two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. But I wouldn't suggest just because you're homeless to split up, I wouldn't suggest that. You're supposed to stay together, and stick that thing on out. But do anyone have anything to say so far about what I said? Okay. So if anyone here is homeless, God bless your soul, what you are going through. You know, I know that, every day may not look good at all, but, it'll be some better days. But one thing I know, and like I told our son, you have to help yourself. You know, you have to. You're grown. There's only so much I can do. You have to help yourself. And he figured that thing out. My mama had to step back and had to pull back. So, yeah. You're not homeless? Oh, I didn't say you was homeless. That's just the name of the title. Being homeless is not fun. I'm not calling everybody homeless. Because, look, I'm not homeless. I'm not homeless. This is on a nice table, computer right here. I'm not homeless. It was just, the subject, because I know it's a lot of that going on. You can go anywhere just about in my city and you see somebody homeless. So it's a great subject to talk about. But I just thought that this right here needed to be talked about. Everybody is not homeless. A lot of people are, a lot of people are not. A lot of people will be. Because from what I'm seeing on my social media and other people is mad. They're upset. So there you go. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm receiving. But it's a blessing that you're not, homeless. Their situation will get better. You're having a spelling tea? Nothing wrong with that. Some people are homeless, some people are not. But also, if someone is homeless, I don't look down on them either. I don't look down on the homeless. I don't. At all. And I suggest you don't, but I'm not you. I'm just speaking. Have you been homeless? I have before. Yes, that's why I can speak on it. I'm not now. Been years, but I can speak on it. I know what it is. I know what it feels like. Yes, I do. Been there, done that. That's why I can talk about it. Got you there. Thank you. Okay. So let's see. But hopefully everybody, we will, get our stuff together. But one thing about it, I know living in a hotel or a motel, you talking about trying to get up out of there, it's going to be sucking up all your money. You got to come up with a strategy to get more money to get up out of there. I know that. It's going to be sucking it up. Yeah, it is. Now, if you are under 18, this is not a kids channel. It's not. So, do anyone have any questions for me? You can like, comment, subscribe, share. Uh-oh. Yes, I got one question. Okay, King Sis. Okay. What is your one question? What is your one question? Then after this question, I'm going to end my live because I done went over my time that I was planning on being on here. I'm waiting. So you have a question. Okay, so what's your question? About how many questions do you have? About how many questions? Is it only you know? Okay, well, you have too many. Okay, well, let's do it like this. You can ask me 2 or 3 questions right now, and then next time ask me a few more. I mean, because I'll be coming back. I was thinking about not doing lives for a few days. Don't look like I have to do them, but I'll come back if you have some questions to ask. Only because of that, because I was really going to let this be my last live, and I was going to be doing something else. But if you have a lot of questions, you can ask me 2 or 3 today and come back later on, maybe by 5 p.m. and ask me a few more. You know, we can do it like that. You can ask me 2 or 3 right now. I'm waiting and look like other people are too. Okay, you said I'll catch you next time. Okay, I see that. Look like okay. Well, I'll be. Only reason I'm coming back on here today because I'm gonna answer your question. Since you say it's a lot, I guess that'll take up the live. I'll be back on at 5. It's 2:14 where I'm at now p.m. So 5 p.m. I'll be back on, and I'm gonna write your name, and I'll be looking forward to you. Since you have a lot of questions, and that's what the live will be about. Whatever questions you have for me. Okay. See y'all later. Bye bye.